don't give a fuck. If you watching this too, bitch, you was a selfish bitch. Colorful Vibes back again. Okay, for the millionth time that I'm recording this video. But I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having an extraordinary day and doing extraordinary things. And I'm here with, you know, my little Jill over here, who's going to be with me throughout the video. I really just wanted to show off my witch hat. Oh yeah, and look at my socks. Boom! Oh yeah. Oh, you can't even see that. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I made those. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm done. Oh, I made my top too. All of this stuff you can find on my Etsy, by the way. Colorful Vibes. Check me out. Alrighty. Today we're going to be talking about being blunt. And, you know, some of the pros and cons and what I think about being blunt. And I'm going to let you know my thoughts because I'm a blunt ass person. So, well, let's get it on. So, being blunt can be a good and a bad thing. You know, it has its positives and negatives, pros, cons, like everything does. Being blunt is basically just being direct. It's really just, you know, all about your presentation, how you say things, how you word it, how the other person, you know, takes it, and all of that. For an example, I was talking to my mom, and, you know, I was trying to take her measurements, and basically I was just like, you're like the biggest person that, you know, I have so far, so I'm gonna use you as my large. And as soon as that came out of my mouth, I was like, oh shit, did I just call my mom fat? But it wasn't like I was really trying to call her fat. I was just like, you know, you're the largest person I have at that point in time, because, you know, I was a beginner. I didn't know what I was doing. So it's just all about how you word things. Being blunt can come off as a little, you know, too much, but you can control that with practice. And trust me, it takes a lot of motherfucking practice, because I still can't do it. Like I said, that literally just happened like a couple of months ago. Like, I'm still working on it myself. Okay, so one of the pros that I feel like, you know, being blunt has is that it can definitely boost your confidence. Like, I'm not afraid to say anything, okay? If you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it. I'm going to answer it. Like, being blunt definitely, you know, definitely boosts your confidence, because, like, people will come to you because of how sure you are, because of how you know, direct you are about your answers. They don't want somebody who's gonna beat around the bush. Like me with my business, I ask people all the time, like, yo, do you think this is nice? Do you think this will sell? How much do you think it will sell for? Things like that. And it's just like, I want your opinion because I know that you're gonna be direct with me. And I may not like your opinion. I don't care. You know, may not like my opinion, whatever, but like, we still need to get that out, because it'll build us, it'll better us so much. I feel like when people tell me, oh no, I don't really like that. Okay, well, you don't like it, but somebody else might. And if that other person doesn't like it, well then shit, I just won't sell it, because then I know it won't sell. I already have my answer because y'all gave it to me. You feel me? Be blunt. Like, an example that it kind of boosts people's confidence. I have a friend. Let's just call this person Jill. Let's just bring out Jill real quick. So Jill, my friend, right? She used to get walked all over. Poor Jill. Oh my gosh. Walked all over. And like, people used to just say like the worst things about her. And Jill was just a very sad person. Oh my gosh. But guess what? After a couple of days with me and spending some time with me and giving my honest and blunt opinions, like, bitch, I would never let that motherfucker say anything like that to me type of, you know, advice. She became very blunt as well, and she became, you know, more aware of herself. She became more aware of her worth, and, you know, she just wouldn't let people treat her like that no more, because you deserve so much better. She built herself. She went from this scared little girl to, like, you know, this powerful ass voice. Like, nobody's gonna fuck with her no more. And honestly, that's the truth, because her family doesn't really fuck with her no more. If y'all know who I'm talking about, shout out to her. I love her to death. But no, seriously, like, her family fucks with her, but it's just, it's a lot of tension now, which is a con. I'm gonna get to that. It's a lot of tension, and it's just sad, but I'm very proud of her, because she is a very powerful woman, and I love that. She you know, built her confidence through being blunt. Now, another thing I think about it being a pro is exhilarating. Like, you get that, you know, I can tell anybody anything kind of feeling, and that's great. You want that type of feeling. That's a go-getter. That's a pusher. That's a person who will change the world. You feel me? Like, okay, so my example is gonna be, I basically called my man's ex, or I honestly don't know how, like, it all happened. I think, you know, he may have already been talking to her for our personal reasons and stuff like that, and we needed to get into contact with her, but she was just being a selfish bitch about everything. And, you know, like, I don't give a fuck if you watching this too, bitch. You was a selfish I'm done bitch. Let me stop. But no, seriously, I had to tell her about herself, because hopefully now she's a better woman, and hopefully now she's treating men so much better. Like, I deadass called her and told her, bitch, everything you did to this man is affecting me now. And that's what y'all don't understand. Like, oh man, everything affects everything. Everything has a reaction, you feel me? It just wasn't working for our relationship, and I just had to put my input in that, because that bitch, you can't be no selfish bitch, especially after we trying to help you, and you still want to be a selfish bitch. Doesn't make sense. You gotta tell these people about themselves. You gotta be blunt and hope that there is change in this motherfucking world, okay? How do we get change? By speaking the fuck up, by being blunt, by being direct. Seriously. Alright. And yeah, like, my last pro is just, it just builds yourself. It just really builds who you are, builds your character. You know, you don't always have to be an asshole about being blunt, but it really does build your character. It builds your communication. It builds, all of that stuff ties into everything else. Just like I said, everything affects everything. Being blunt, having that really good communication will better you in so many things. Your relationships, your work life, your friend life, whatever life that you have, it will better it. Trust and believe that. I hope y'all can hear me, because, like, Jenny, or did I call her Jill? Jill. Alright, Jill messed me up, and I don't know where I was, but let me tell you, being blunt will change a lot of things for you, okay? And it's like I said, it's about how you go upon it, because me being blunt before, like, in my older life, or whatever you want to say, younger life, I don't know, I was very mean blunt, and I honestly did not know how to control that. Like, and I'm sorry to anybody's feelings that I used to hurt, like, by accident on purpose, because I didn't know I was doing it. Like, swear to God, like, words would just come out and I wouldn't think about it until afterward. So forgive me, but I've grown. I'm a bigger person now to where I can, oh, I apologize. You know, let me rephrase that. That's the type of person I am now. Let me say that, because I'm still blunt. I'm still hella blunt. Now, some cons. Some bad things about being blunt. Y'all see this? Sorry. Some bad things about being blunt is basically, you know, the obvious. People think that you're an asshole. People think that you're rude. People think that you got an attitude all the time. And no, honey. No, honey. I'm not being rude. It's just you never had anybody tell you the truth like this, okay? Okay? I don't have an attitude, okay? I don't know. I can't answer that one. You just in your head. And no, I'm not rude. You just like to be lied to. Let me tell y'all, these people like to be lied to. I don't know why. But they don't like the truth because the truth hurts, okay? And if you're not really strong enough to handle the truth, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You can be told the truth and then get mad. There are so many people, let me tell you, there are so many people who ask me for my advice and then get mad at me because I told you the real. Like, girl, how does that work? I really don't understand how that works. How you gonna get mad at me because you asked me a question? Don't ask me no questions then. You feel me? I think people have just a pride issue, just a feelings issue. We don't know how to control our emotions sometimes, and sometimes we're just real passionate about, you know, certain topics, certain situations, and we just don't know how to calm that down. What's another positive? I think another positive is really just honestly people getting distant from you, and it kind of sucks, like, because they don't understand, because those are the ones who like to be lied to. But then you have to understand that you can't put yourself in that position. You are better than them. Not better than them, like, nobody's better than anybody, but you are better than that situation. But yeah, like, be blunt. That's really just my opinion on it. Be motherfucking blunt as you can. Don't be rude now, okay? Like, because some people don't understand, like I said, but find a way to be blunt. If you don't like somebody's food, my mom always used to ask me, how does this taste? Is it good? Always come to me first. And you know why? It's because I will be the person to say, oh, you need to add a little bit more salt, or, you know, you need to, like, put something in there. I don't know what it needs, but it needs something, okay? Or when it's good, just, yo, that was really good. Like, make more of this. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta know when to build people up. You gotta know when to build people up. And sometimes that's tough criticism. It is. I had somebody the other day tell me, oh, you know, your design is nice, but I think it's a little, like, too busy. I think you just need to, like, you know, switch it up a bit, do something different. I was just like, oh, damn, but okay, because I could please a lot of other people like that. There's probably a lot of other people who think the same thing. Okay, it's okay to be blunt. And if you don't know how to be blunt, Jill knows I can teach you, okay? To that Jill who's the real Jill out there, let them know that I could teach them, okay? Jill knows. But yeah, thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for, you know, just chilling and listening, being dope and colorful. Alright, Jill. Me and Jill are gonna go find something else to make, something else that she can wear. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like this video. And make sure y'all just, you know, fuck with me. I know I probably curse a lot and that's gonna probably make y'all, like, stare away, but I'll work on that. Probably not, but I will. Okay. Bye, Colorful Vibes.